Welcome back to Career Navigators, where we steer you through the job market highs and lows. I'm James.
And I'm Priya. Today we're tackling a subject I know a lot of people are anxious about: finding a job in a bad market. Whether you've been laid off, are looking to switch fields, or just trying to land your first real gig, it's tough out there right now.
No sugarcoating it, Priya. The market is saturated. There's a ton of competition, and frankly, fewer open positions than a couple years ago. But tough doesn't mean impossible. So let's dig into actionable ways to increase your odds when the economy's in a slump.
Right, let's start with mindset. If you're searching for work, the sheer amount of rejection can feel demoralizing. But remember, the more positive action you take, the better your chances. Sitting back and waiting doesn't cut it. This is the time to be proactive, strategic, and persistent.
Absolutely. And part of that, especially now, is flexibility. In a down market, you may not land your dream job right away. That's okay. Don't get stuck on job titles. Sometimes the most valuable opportunities are the ones you wouldn't have considered before.
I think that's such critical advice. Maybe you're a project manager, but there's a role open for an operations coordinator. Read the description. What skills will you build? Does it position you well for a future leap when the market improves? If it builds your skill set and keeps you moving forward, seriously consider it.
That's right. And speaking of building experience, don't forget volunteer work, part-time gigs, or consulting. These aren't just resume fillers. They put you in the mix, keep your network fresh, and importantly, show employers you're staying active and connected. Sometimes, those roles turn into permanent jobs, or at the very least, strong recommendations.
I'd add freelance work to that list too. It can be a fantastic foot in the door. Figure out what you offer. Maybe it's writing, graphic design, tutoring, or coding, and pitch those services. You'll get exposure in your industry and might even uncover companies hiring quietly.
Totally. Let's talk about networking for a minute. In any market, but especially a tight one, who you know really matters. The hidden job market is a real thing. Tons of positions get filled through internal referrals before they're ever posted publicly.
And that's why your LinkedIn presence is crucial. If you're not on LinkedIn, you're missing out. 95% of recruiters use it to find candidates. Make sure your profile is complete, highlights your experience, and includes a professional photo. Join groups in your field, comment on posts, and connect with industry folks, even if it feels a little awkward at first.
And while we're on the subject of social media, clean it up. Make sure there's nothing out there you wouldn't want a potential employer to see. You don't want a photo or offhand tweet ruining your chances.
Here's another tip. Don't sleep on informational interviews. Reach out to people in industries or companies you're interested in and ask if they'll share insights into their career path or company culture. You're not asking for a job, you're building relationships, and you'll get valuable intel on what's really happening in your field.
Agreed. And let's not neglect the resume. Employers are pickier than ever with so many applicants for every job. Tailor your resume and cover letter for each application. Use keywords from the job post, quantify your achievements where you can, and keep everything concise and relevant.
And after every interview, send a thoughtful thank you note. It's a small thing, but it sets you apart. Reiterate your interest, thank them for their time, and keep it brief and positive. Sometimes it's that follow-up that tips the balance in your favor.
Now, let's talk upskilling. If you've got some downtime, use it to build new qualifications. This doesn't always mean a whole new degree. There are tons of certificate programs and online courses that are both affordable and respected by employers. Think about what skills you'll need for your long-term goals and start working on them now.
Don't underestimate micro-credentials. Even a free course from a university's online platform can show initiative. And sometimes industries shift quickly, so learning a new software package, language, or management framework can make you stand out.
Flexibility comes up again here too. Sometimes you can negotiate aspects of the job outside of pay. Job titles, flex time, remote work, or more paid time off. Those can add up to significant quality of life improvements, especially when salary budgets are tight.
That's a great point, James. Don't be afraid to ask for what matters to you, even if employers are being conservative. But be prepared to hear no and weigh the total package.
Here's another thing to keep in mind. The market will eventually recover. So even if you need to take a job that isn't quite what you want right now, focus on how it positions you for the next step. Are you getting experience, making connections, or learning something new? Use this period to set yourself up for the next opportunity when the economy rebounds.
And don't forget, there's no one right way to do this. Some people find jobs quickly, for others, it takes months. Comparing yourself to others is a recipe for frustration. Stay focused on your strategy and keep building momentum, even if progress feels slow some days.
You know, Priya, it's easy to lose confidence in a tough market. But remember, being laid off or struggling to get hired isn't a personal failure. The market is what it is. What matters is how you react.
I love that. Take control where you can. Your network, your skills, your attitude, and let go of what you can't. And keep taking action, even small ones. You're not stuck. You're investing in your future career.
Well said. So, to recap, be flexible. Don't fixate on job titles. Take volunteer, freelance, or part-time roles to stay active. Network relentlessly, especially on LinkedIn. Clean up your social media. Tailor your resume and cover letter for every application. Upskill through courses or certifications. Negotiate for benefits beyond salary. Remember, every step counts, even if it's not your dream job right now.
That's a fantastic summary. If you're listening and feeling overwhelmed, know we're rooting for you. Hang in there. Take it day by day and keep moving forward.
Thanks for tuning in to Career Navigators. We'll catch you next time with more advice to help you thrive, no matter what the market throws your way.
Take care, everyone.